What's up, y'all? This your girl, Miss Maggie T, with another edition of Atlanta Sports Network. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any updates from me. But let's go ahead and jump right into the news and updates, starting with the NFL. It looks like the new league year has begun. It's coming around the corner on March 16th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that means free agency begins. Yay, yay, yay. Now, of course, the agents and the pending free agent players can permit to negotiate with other teams beginning March 14th at noon. But don't get too excited, of course, Atlanta Falcons fans, because even though Calvin Ridley's situation gave us a little cushion under the cap, we still have a salary cap situation. And don't expect any high-price free agent coming over this way this offseason. Get it out your head. As we got to be cheap. Now, we got 23 unrestricted free agents, and based on what Terry has kind of hinted at the combine, telling us to be patient, that we got to find some value in what we got. The best form of free agency is developing and signing your own players, because you're not guessing. Guess what? They already got it themselves circling around some of those agents to return this season. Who it might be, I wonder. Guess we'll have to kind of wait and see. Now, with that being said, if we decide to keep them on board, it'll probably be a repeat of last season, as they'll probably just get 1-year deals to kind of address some needs. Speaking of needs, we got to entirely build our wide receiver group. Of course, we got to deal with some insurance policies at that cornerback situation, safety, and along the offensive line, as well as getting some help at the outside linebacker. That's just some of our needs that we need to address in this free agency situation. Now, with that, we're going to have to make some difficult, tough decisions with some players, and a lot of them that you might have, been in favoritism to may not make it on the roster this season, as we are still trying to make some wiggle room, like I always say, as well as potentially restructuring some deals. Hint, hint. And that's all I got to say on those Falcons. Let's get into the Atlanta Hawks. As you guys know, we struggled to execute a game against the Pistons. We went into overtime and lost to them 113-110 on Monday. We do play Milwaukee tonight, and we're sitting at 31-33, and we did fall to the number 10 spot. And that was definitely an opportunity to get back to 500 since December 15. And we have about 18 games left in the regular season. Now, the only person on the injury report for tonight's game is Kevin Huerter. He has a shoulder concern, and he is listed as probable. He injured his shoulder when he was going for a cross-court pass in the win against the Washington Wizards. But Nate McMillan did update that Kevin Huerter was able to go through the full shoot-around this morning. So I guess we'll still have to kind of look out on if he'll be playing tonight. But let's go ahead and get into some Atlanta United news. It looks like we have some players returning back for Sunday's game against Charlotte. It looks like Atlanta United midfielder Santiago Sosa and Franco Ibarra have returned from Argentina. Thagio Amada could be on his way, and Ozzy Alonso may be available for Sunday's game. Now, Sosa and Ibarra have missed the first 2 games while working on securing green cards, as well as Amada missed a game because he is working on securing a visa. Alonso missed last week's 3-0 loss to Colorado, boo, because the team's cardiologist wanted to run some tests on him after, something kind of happened on Friday morning. So he is scheduled to undergo 2 tests in Atlanta. That's all the news I got for you as of that. Let's get into the MLB. Not much going on right about now, as negotiations is still taking place. As they went into a late early morning negotiation and got nowhere, it looks like we are still in the lockout situation. But been seeing some rumors around that saying that if an agreement is reached today, because they're going to be negotiating today as well, the tentative plan is for opening day to begin April 6th through the 7th, with the regular season extended for about 3 days. The other missed games from the week-long delay will be made up in double headers during the season. But that's kind of what I've been seeing. Not sure how true that is, but of course it's kind of trying to keep an eye on the situation. Basically, bottom line, we don't know anything at this point. We don't know when they're going to begin, because Come on, MLB. Come on. All right. That's all I got as far as any news and updates. Appreciate you guys. Once again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Definitely like to see your feedback on the comments. Definitely leave that as well. Appreciate you once again. I'm out, people. Peace.